pretty hectic.
Yeah, it was.
My first tech inspection with that many trucks. And
but fun, right?
Yeah, but you know what? I've never seen so many families with children and dogs and like everybody, neighbors, friends. It was pretty, is it like that every time? Or?
Yeah, all of us, all racers, and I do include myself as a racer, but we couldn't do this if it wasn't for our families. Mothers, fathers, parents, sisters, brothers, wives, mother-in-laws. This is a family sport. Us getting to the race is weeks of hard work. I have the privilege of actually doing this for a living, but a lot of guys go and they work their regular 9 to 5, and then they still have to go to their garage.
It's like their hobbies. They're up until like the wee hours of the morning working on their trucks to make it out here.
A very big popular saying is, you know you're a racer when your wife wants to divorce you. Because that's how much it takes.
I think you know you're a husband if your wife wants to divorce you, but that's just me. But yeah, I can see that, because a lot of the husbands, when we do ask them, we say, you know, do you want to shout out anybody, or do you want to?
Always the wife.
Always say the wife. I want to thank my wife for letting me come out here for the weekend, or I want to thank my wife for putting up with me while I was working on my truck for the last 4 or 6 weeks.
It's always the wife.
Truck together.
Oh,
so it's so good to see. And I heard there were some husband and wife drivers and co-drivers.
Yeah, there are. I want to say the Gold Cock whiskey car. The one car. Yeah, they're driving, navigating. A lot of families don't like doing that. Just because, you know, accidents happen, correct? But yeah, there's a lot of people that do it also. You know, one of my good customers.
I think Pam at Hall, is it Hall Motorsports?
Yeah, Pam Hall.
Pam mentioned she's going to be driving with her husband for this race. She said she usually doesn't, but that this time he stepped in because her other alternatives weren't able to come out. So that's awesome. And for her being a female driver, what better than to have your husband with you?
Yeah.
I mean, unless he's a backseat driver and he's telling her what to do, and then it's
which sometimes we are, though. Yeah, sometimes we are. You know, it's especially when you're a driver and I have to be a navigator for somebody. You know, I want to be in control. So it's something, but a good navigator and driver compound. I mean, it works, and when it works, it doesn't matter.
As a navigator, what would you do?
Usually the navigator, the way that I can explain it the easiest is the navigator is the brains, the driver is the monkey behind the wheel. The navigator,
doing the work, right?
They handle all the communications coming in and out of the car.
Okay.
And then also, they're the ones that have the GPS in front of them, so they know what turns are coming up, where to go.
What the terrain looks like. Okay, so that makes sense. So the people that are actually driving without navigators or co-drivers, they're just like doing everything on their own.
Yeah, the term that everybody usually uses is called Ironman. It's based off Ironman Stewart, Ivan. But yeah, I mean, those guys, it's hard. It's hard. I had a 9-car single seat for a long time, and it's difficult because you have to do everything by yourself. And the worst part's when you brake, because sometimes being out there, when you brake with somebody else, you guys are kind of like buddies, at least you feel comfortable. But when it's a night race and you're a couple hours into it and you brake, and man, it gets scary quick. And I'm a racer, and I know I'm gonna get hassled for saying that, but it's the truth, because you're out there by yourself sometimes, and
you don't want to admit as a man that you're scared out in the dark.
And I just did.
But you know what though? I mean, I can totally, not that I'm a woman so I can relate to being scared, but being by yourself out there, we just got a rattlesnake warning for tomorrow. There's a lot of crazy stuff out there, and if you are in fact by yourself, it's just you and your truck or your vehicle or whatever you're in, and I'm sorry, that's a pretty scary thing.
Yeah, it is. And right now it's rattlesnake season, so they're coming out of the dens because it's getting warm. We just got to be a little bit careful, and the best advice I can get everybody is just look where you're walking. You know, look where you're stepping, and stomp. Because if you stomp, they'll feel you coming, and they'll get out of the way. They're more afraid of us.
So they're not really aggressive?
No. They're aggressive when we get onto their territory. So if you stomp while you're out there, especially spectators, the spectators are going to come out tomorrow, stomp. Just stomp, and they'll gladly get away because they don't want to be around us either.
So this right here is from the M.O.R.E Transaxle 200, first race of the year in the M.O.R.E series. This race is a combined race of the 2 series, right?
Yeah.
So they got me mixed up with a larger class where the guys are running V8s, bigger cars. I run a smaller car, Volkswagen powered, and I got my work cut out for me.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, these guys have got some really expensive equipment, and I'm a sportsman guy, But I got some really good people on board with me. Is it all right if I plug my sponsors for a second?
Please do.
I want to thank Rigid Industries. They light up the way for me. Motion Tire, Richard Boyle, and the whole crew there are just the best. Coldcock Whiskey is one of my sponsors. What's up with that?
We're going to be trying some tonight. I haven't had it yet. So.
Oh, it's delicious.
That's what
it's
everybody's saying. I'm excited.
And if you like the cocktail version, try it with a little 7-Up, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
That sounds amazing.
But M.O.R.E brakes, they're just the best brakes that you can ever put on your car. Man, there's so many. VP Race Fuels, Amber & Sons, King Shocks, Podium Performance. I'm a member of Checkers Off-Road.
Oh, nice. Saw Checkers a little bit at the tech inspection.
Yeah, Checkers we're the largest pit club in off-road racing.
That's amazing.
Not only do we do M.O.R.E, S.N.O.R.E, we do Best in the Desert, we do S.C.O.R.E. We got guys racing short course in the Lucas Oil Series.
That's awesome.
And we're a big community of guys, and we go for it, you know.
That's great. Yeah, you do.
We're racers helping racers. That's what we do. So Checkers Off-Road's #1 in the desert, and we're a solid 100 members strong, and
growing.
Well, we're always growing, but we got a lot of racers, you know, and boy, I can't wait to see what tomorrow has for us.
Oh my God, so stoked! I'm so excited.
Tomorrow is going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts because
over 180 different cars.
It's 180 now?
That's what I heard. That's word on the street. I mean, a couple hours ago it was over 175, I think, and now it's up to 180. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess.
Well, hopefully not too much of a mess.
No, it's going to be
we have some
I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It's going to be a mess. So
I mean, Jeff and I were just talking. It's over 180 cars leaving at 30-second to 20-second intervals, and we're like, do the math. I can't, but if you can, how many hours in a day is that just to get the cars started?
Yeah, well, it's not just so much as getting them started. It's dealing with the dust.
Oh, I know.
This
and
course.
It's been really windy.
Yes. Well, the wind will help us, but I swear you're going to see this race from a satellite. It's a good thing that dust doesn't show up on your Lowrance.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that, because you wouldn't get any service if that was the cause. But
speaking of that, shout out to Sky Cinema, who's actually going to be have their cameras up in helicopters up above the race. They're going to be shooting from above the race. So speaking of seeing everything from a satellite.
Yeah, I already got chewed out for not having my number on the roof of my car. So
at Tech
we
you
had
got
to fix
chewed
that.
out. Well, at least you got it taken care of.
I was like, who's gonna follow me? You know. But you know, it's awesome. We're gonna start out. This race right here is unlike so many races that we do, because a lot of the races, they sugarcoat it with graded roads and
make it easy for you.
You know, they make it easy and fast. This race is rough. It's silt. It's sand. It's rocks. It's not. I get goosebumps thinking about it. You're going down a wash and you think, oh, this is piece cake, and you come out of the corner and there's this rock that's the size of a washing machine.
Yeah.
And if you're going too fast and you get out of line, you're gonna hit that rock. And if you hit that rock, you are in trouble.
Yeah.
It'll end your day immediately, and the next guy's gonna come by and he's gonna honk at you. He's gonna look and make sure you're all right, and you're just gonna feel like horrible. You're gonna feel horrible. And I hope for a safe race. I hope everybody makes it. I know everybody's not gonna make it, but I want everyone to be safe and go home to their families and kids and stuff, because we are a family sport, and that's what it's all about.
It's definitely an off-roading community.
Yes.
Everybody is so connected, and it's so family-oriented, and we love the vibe when we come to these. So thank you so much for sitting down and sharing with us.
Yeah, Checkers Off-Road.
There we go. Get a little bit of Checkers.
#1 in the days.
So are we going to try to do the same strategy that you had last year?
Yeah, actually, we ended up last year just kind of outlasting the competition. We took it easy. It wasn't a perfect race. Laura Wagstaff was actually driving my truck at the end, my girlfriend, and we just took it easy actually, and we solved our problems. I put her in the other truck and let her finish, and we ended up getting the win. It's a fun race. Love the Motion Tire guys. It's awesome that they come out and support us. Obviously, S.N.O.R.E, you know, we're what we call, you know, grassroots racers. We work like at a carport, you know, we're hardcore. We do everything in the turd. But we love it. You know, I grew up off-road racing with my dad. So.
I was going to ask, how long have you been racing?
I built my first truck in 2001, but I started racing in like 1990 with my friend Mike Coleman. So
that's a long time. That's like seasoned veteran in off-road racing.
I guess so.
It's like, so when did you start racing? What were you, 5 years old, 20 years ago?
Well, you know, when I was a kid, no joke, I would get like off-road magazines, and I would go right to the back and try to find the articles where they had all, you know, the Mint 400 and the Baja 1000. I would cut them out, and I had them all over my wall. And I lived in Idaho, so it's not like we had access to it.
Yeah.
But my whole wall was covered in Mint 400 and Baja 1000 photos.
So you had like a wall vision board of what?
Yeah, I knew someday I would do it, and my dad eventually was my crew chief, and he passed away in 2009, and we just kept on doing it, and he taught me everything he knew, or he taught me everything I know, and we've had a lot of fun over the years, and we love the groups like S.N.O.R.E that let us racers, you know, we can't always afford the expensive races, but we come here, we have a great time, and with people like Motion Tire, and give a shout out to Rigid Industries. I mean, their lights are unbelievable. Dixie Peck tires. I think I've had maybe 3 flats in seriously 10 years. We've done Nora, Score, M.O.R.E, S.N.O.R.E, Best in the Desert. And we just, you know, we work hard, we play hard, and we have a great time. And
that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my set. I went to Lucerne Valley, not last year, I think the year before, for the M.O.R.E race out there. And that was the first one where I was there for the award ceremony. I wasn't there to do all of this and the tech inspection and the driver's meetings and stuff like that. But you just notice that it's such a family, and not just like families with their families here, but it's just huge. There's such a great camaraderie between all the drivers, all the teams, all the sponsors. Everybody's out for the same thing. It's not really that big of a competition. It's fun.
Right. You know, last year, it's kind of a long story, but I pulled over a couple of racers in one of the races last year, including the Cold Cock whiskey car. I pulled them over because they were rolled over right in the middle of the track, and I'm like, we got to go back and help those guys. I mean, so we went back, pulled them over. We pulled 2 guys over, and here we are. We're racing, but we go back and we help people. And that's what's cool about a sport like this is we do all help each other.
Yeah, it's not like, you know, you leave them in the dust and you come laugh and then just keep going. Sorry.
So, no, I love the guys from S.N.O.R.E, great group. Obviously, like I said, Rigid Industries, Dixie Peck tires, and they created a class for us last year called Class 2000 for leaf spring trucks, and the class has just taken off. I mean, I think there's 15 entered in this race.
I was going to say, we saw a lot at Tech. There was a ton in the...
And you know what? They're all good people. We all talk about what rules we think the class should have, which is not many. You know, we want to keep it fun and open, but we really do. We get out there and we tear it up with all butt.
So how's it going, Phil?
It's going pretty good.
You're a photographer?
I am. I'm a photographer. I do photos and video.
Awesome.
Races.
So do you know your spots are going to be at tomorrow?
Yeah, somewhere between start and finish.
Like everybody else.
That's what I tell everybody. Somewhere between start and finish.
So when you get out there, do you get really close to the track, or are you shooting from like a far off angle? Have you ever gotten in an instant where you were too close to a truck, or got a little nervous?
I think I've had a couple close calls when I first started doing it.
Yeah.
But after that point, you just kind of you bring out the equipment for the event you're shooting, and the best thing to do is stay a good distance away where you can get a good shot, be safe, and not have the drivers worried about risking hitting you.
Right, because they can see you.
Yeah, as long as they can see you, you're a good enough distance to where if something goes wrong, you can make an exit. Just plan your exits, be smart about it, and
don't get anywhere where you're kind of locked into an area.
You don't want to. I mean, the last thing the driver wants to worry about is hitting somebody in the media.
Exactly. Because if anything, you're taking pictures of their truck, and you're going to be showcasing them.
Exactly. So I don't want them to hit me. They don't want
to hit you either. So it's like it's a symbiosis of relationship with photography.
Right.
How long have you been photographing off-roading races like this?
Honestly, only this last season, the 2013 season, was the first season I decided to come out and do the off-road photography. And just been out there trying to make a name for myself.
Have you been doing photography before?
About 17 years. Did corporate photography before, different stuff. So I just decided, I actually shot, my wife was racing in the 2012 Powder Puff. I took pictures of her, and then somebody saw them and said, hey, why don't you come out and take pictures of me at the Toys for Tots?
Those are nice.
Yeah, and it worked out for me.
That's
so
good. A little bit of networking with your wife driving.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, lucky for her, she kick-started my career.
Oh, that's amazing. That's so awesome. So I was going to ask you, I was thinking about it, and then you told me that your wife is a driver. We're so big on the female drivers this year, by the way. I'm like trying to grab as many as I could so I can talk to them, because obviously there aren't as many females as there are males. But with photography, you've already had 17 years experience. Now you're doing the off-roading. You said it was for corporate?
Yeah, before it was.
How much fun is it to come out and do gigs like this, where you get to be in the desert? It's a much more fun environment. Are you going to plan on doing off-roading photography from here on out?
Yeah, I'll definitely stick with it. I enjoy it. It's a rush.
Yeah.
You know, being out there, it doesn't matter what race car it is. It can be a limited or an unlimited. You know, you're looking for that sweet shot, that cool photo that somebody wants to put on their wall, and it's all exciting, you know. So every time I sell a photo, every time somebody says, hey, nice photo or whatever, shares it on social media, to me that's an accomplishment, because I'm out there sweating and getting dirty like they are.
Oh yeah,
you know?
because it is hot, people. I showed you earlier, I am sunburned from being out there for like, I don't know, an hour and a half. It is tough work for those photographers trying to get really good shots for you guys of all of these off-roading moments and all of these trucks and vehicles. Well, why don't you go ahead and plug like your social website so that they can see your pictures after the race?
Yeah, if you want to see some pictures, go to philchaos.com or hit me up on Facebook at Phil Chaos Photography, and or you can Google me, whatever.
Tommy behind Tommy T's. I'm Krista Lynn with the Dirty Lens Cap.
How are you doing?
I'm
Tommy
good.
from
I'm
Tommy
having an
T's.
amazing time. Thank you for having us.
Hey, I'm glad to have you guys here. Glad to have S.N.O.R.E back, second year
This is so fun.
here at the bar, so it's a good thing. Hopefully we can keep growing off of it.
Oh yeah, and I've never been here before, and I'm having a blast. I'm having a great time, and we literally watched this place just fill up, like right in front of our eyes. I think it was like 15 minutes, and it was completely packed.
Yeah, we went from like 100 to 600 in about 15, 20 minutes.
It
so.
was a little fast. Is it usually like that?
Hopefully, yeah. Well, you know, for the drivers meeting, yes. You know, they all come in and grab a bite to eat real quick and have a couple drinks and then do the meeting, and you know, the legends stay and keep drinking and get up and go racing, and you know, some of them got to go home and get a good night's rest. But
That's true. I know some of them did say they were going to go home and go to sleep and wake up early, and then I see them trickle into Tommy T's, and that is so not true. They have to come to Tommy T's. Anyway, we saw some of the flyers. You guys do other events like concerts and stuff? What
yeah,
are the things you guys
we
do?
try to do something pretty much every weekend. We got a country concert actually Sunday, Charlie Warsham, and then another one in May. Next weekend we got 80s night. You know, so every weekend we're trying to do either a theme party or you know, country or rock band, or a big concert, you know, name guy like Charlie Warsham, and then the up and coming stars, you know. So
Now, are they local to Ridgecrest, or are they just kind of from everywhere?
no,
and
these are all signed, you know, like Lee Bryce. People are familiar with him. Thomas Rhett, they've all played here, you know.
Really?
Lee Bryce played here twice, you know.
Oh my God.
I just had last week. I just had Frankie Ballard, who had the #1 country hit 2 weeks ago called "Hell of a Life." You know?
Right.
So I get them when they're young and up and coming, and hopefully they turn out to be superstars. And I can always say they played at Tommy T's, you know.
And if Lee Bryce came, and if he's going to be coming back, I hope somebody will let me know, because then I will make the trek out to Ridgecrest, and I will be here at Tommy T's for Lee Bryce. I love Lee Bryce.
Not too sure I can afford him now, but hey, he's made a good living. But hey, we got him twice. That was good. So.
But that's amazing.
You know, we got Tommy T's and a bunch of guys locally here, and one of my good buddies, we started Cold Cock Whiskey. And that just came out in September. So as you see around the building here, and the girls,
They've got the t-shirts.
yeah,
and all the
we're
stuff
pushing it.
getting
So you
plugged.
know, hey.
Well, Jeff and I haven't tried it, so we're probably gonna grab.
Oh, I need to get it, Susan. Susan.
I think it's
I
Cold
need a
Cock
couple
Whiskey
shots of
time.
Cold Cock over here for
Double.
two shots. Ma'am, do you want one? No. I need 2 shots of cold cock so we can give us some pub on
I
live.
said
You know.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Tommy T's, and actually, you know, Tommy T's has been in business since 1998. You know, been in this community, born and raised. My dad's been here since 1952, so we're real familiar with this community, and try to do everything we can to make it grow and help our business grow.
Mm-hmm.
Just opened behind us the Oasis Card Room Casino there. So just got a poker game going last week, and we're just getting that going, and it's a full-on poker, and hopefully in a month or two we'll have blackjack and everything. So it'll be Tommy T's.
I saw the sign, the Texas Hold'em sign that you got outside. That's awesome.
So you know we're just getting it going. So hopefully, you know, pretty quick it'll be Tommy T's Bar and Casino, and next year when you guys walk in here there'll be blackjack tables and more poker tables.
That would be amazing.
And we'll have shots of cold cock and everything ready to rock. You know. So
Keep that cold cock forward.
So hey, tomorrow my wife's in car 102 class. She's class 1 2012 champion for the M.O.R.E series.
All right.
And that year was the runner-up for S.N.O.R.E behind her dad, Richard Boyle, who actually is the good guy that sponsored this race, Motion Tire Motorsports.
Oh, that's right.
He's done it 2 years in a row. So that between me and him, you know, we're trying to make this race here, you know, an event. You know, not just a race. We're trying to make an event, a town event.
Yes.
Get the town involved, bring things into town to show the town how much money, you know, off-road racers could be to the community. So
Yeah, and I heard Congresswoman said that this year it's doubled in people coming out, and spectators and everybody coming out than last year. So it's only growing and getting bigger and bigger.
yeah, last year we had
it's only
81
grown.
total cars, and this year we had, I don't know what
We
the
had
total.
like over, I think at this point it's over 180
Yeah,
now.
we had 180 pre-signed up this year. Last year total cars that went off the line were 81. So we're double it than we were in last year. So
Nice.
it's a good thing, and I'm working on trying to make the race go with the BLM, and I went already through the military because there's some military land out there, but we're trying to get like this year you see we brought tech into Kmart. That was an idea to try to bring it into town. Next year we're already working on having maybe the start of the race at the fairgrounds, which is right outside of town east,
Saw that.
and then run out, you know. So
That'd be
we
great.
didn't have time this year, so we're working on it for next year. So
Well, I'm
each
gonna
year trying to make it
try
better.
Councilwoman Lori.
Yeah, Lori, she's been a good help with that, you know, and actually Lori's been a good help. Eddie Duque, he's a workable guy with BLM. You know, he'll tell you what we can and can't do, but he's willing to help. He actually likes bringing this to town and knows what it does for the community, you know. And a lot of local people, you know, James Bell was a big guy on trying to works for the military on getting the military to getting the contacts to meet with and try to get them. We'd have to cross a little bit of the military land, government land. So got us the contacts and we met and got all the paperwork to try to get that cleared. So I think there's a pretty good chance next year we'll be starting this race at the fairgrounds or right next to the fairgrounds.
Well, you're going to have to. If you're going to have double 180 drivers, you're definitely going to have to expand because everybody is just loving it.
Yeah.
Love the vibe, love the energy, love that whiskey.
Hey.
That is so good. It
No
is
burn.
amazing.
No burn.
No, it's got such a good flow. I can't even get into it right now because I'll talk for an hour about whiskey. But anyway, Tommy, thank you so much for sitting down with us
Thank you.
and again for hosting us
And
this weekend.
we'll be back here tomorrow night.
So yeah, we want to encourage them to come back and bring more races and more races. So
We can only hope that it's going to grow from here on out and word of mouth. And with our live stream, we're going to get it out to people. And hopefully this will grow into a really, really big event for you guys. And this city is just going to continue to grow.
I hope so. And for the drivers and you guys too, when you're done, it is the Wildflower Festival weekend. So don't forget to go look at some of the wildflowers. So we've got all kinds of events happening this weekend.
Awesome. We'll try to keep that. We're going to get that into the feed tonight. We'll try to get a list of all those events and we'll try to patch that into you guys through the live feed. Thank you so much for sitting down and talking with us.
You're
Is there
very,
anything
very
else you
welcome.
wanted to add?
There's a fashion show tomorrow from 2 to 4 as well. So I'll make sure I get that to you too.
Fashion show tomorrow. I will have the location. I'll get all the details and then I will send it to you. Well, so glad you came to sit down with us because you're not only a local, but you're into the dirt bike scene.
Absolutely.
So you're not necessarily a driver, but you're here just to enjoy the festivities like us and everybody else who comes and isn't driving.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that you guys come to town. I think Ridgecrest has a lot of opportunities and resources to promote the off-road industry. And again, if you're into cars, dirt bikes, trials bikes, anything outdoors.
It's just the atmosphere is that. It's like you feel that atmosphere. It's that racing atmosphere.
Yeah.
We encourage people, even though you're not involved in the race, come out and hang out. You can still come out. Come to Tommy T's, come to anywhere that they're having the drivers meetings. You don't have to be a driver.
Absolutely.
You can come and hang out and feel the vibe and talk to people just like we're doing tonight. So Colby, what do you want to see tomorrow? What's like going to be your highlight of tomorrow?
You know, for me, I've been around racing and involved racing since I was like 3. So I like to see competition. If two guys are going at it, or I don't care who wins, but I want to see them earn it.
Just kind of going at it?
Yeah, because I think that's what brings people. In the off-road community, most people love it, but it's kind of a harder sport to watch because they're gone for so long. But
until you wait for them to come back around the track.
But the people, like as you probably well know, the fans and the people who love it are addicted to it.
Oh yeah, they're diehards. And everybody we talk to, it's like, so how long have you been racing? Oh, 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, since I was a kid and my dad raced, or my dad taught me, or my family did it.
Yeah.
So it's all such a family, it's a generation kind of a deal.
Absolutely.
And we love it, and we absolutely love it. And like I said, this is our first time doing a live stream. This is for all the people that can't make it.
Absolutely.
And we just want to kind of bring this to you guys, because since you can't, we know that not everybody can be here. I mean, we're lucky because we get to be here, but we want to bring that experience to you with the live feed, and hopefully we'll be able to do this for future races. And then everybody can, enjoy it from their home.
Even if you miss it, you're still going to catch it.
Even if you miss it, you're going to catch it, because we're going to be there and we're going to be filming, and we'll get all of the, we're going to get live feed from people who are telling us what's going on in the race. Obviously, like you, we're going to be stuck in one spot, so as the racers are going around, we're not going to be able to see, but we're going to have people who are actually checking up on other sides that are going to let us know what's going on. So even if you aren't getting all the details, you can, hop on the phone and go to ustream.tv, look up our Dirty Lens Cap channel, and you can see we'll be feeding you all the information about the racers. So hopefully you'll
it's good to see you guys out here and do this.
Hopefully we'll be out here more often.
It's what the off-road community needs, for sure.
I hope so, and I hope you guys will appreciate us being out here, because we appreciate you guys tuning in. And Colby, thank you for talking to me.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming by. It was nice to meet you too.
Alrighty, so we're wrapping things up here again. We're at Tommy T's in Ridgecrest. We're here for the M.O.R.E Motion Tire 300. Krista, Lynn, and I have been here most of the afternoon. First off, out at the Tech Contingency, and then we moved ourselves over here inside this
wonderful facility of Tommy T's, and I am getting a drink.
You liking that?
Collection. I don't think so.
Okay, so in the morning, our race is going to start again, or our production presentation is going to 7:45 in the morning. Tune in again to ustream.tv. Dirty Lens Cap, as you're already doing right now. So tune back in again, and in the morning, we'll have everything going. A little recap of what went on now, as well as the various interviews that we do perform later on this evening, and then we'll see you in the morning.
Hey guys, it's Krista Lynn with the Dirty Lens Cap. I'm here again at Tommy T's. It is Saturday, April 12th, and we are here at the S.N.O.R.E Motion Tire 300 award ceremony in Ridgecrest, California.
Due to there were so many finishers in this race, we're going to make everybody do 2 more laps in the morning. You guys all ready? So you guys like coming to Ridgecrest? I think they love having us here. We're going to really do some neat stuff for next year. I really want to thank M.O.R.E for helping out, and Motion Tire. You guys really made this thing happen. The BLM was happy the way everything went. You guys really behaved yourself. I know we had a lot of people out there. We had a lot of stuff stuck into a little box, and everything worked out really well. Our first class we're going to work with here is Class 2000. We got 4th place, David Barr. No David Barr? All right, in 3rd place in Class 3000, Ken Levitt. M.O.R.E. Thanks to Motion Tire. You guys are awesome. I think next year we need a new course, yeah? It's getting pretty chopped up and poopy out there. Anyway, seatbelt tires are the bomb. And what am I missing? Missed my grandpa, he died this week, so we gotta go to a funeral in Vegas, so huge bummer, but great race. Good job, Lara, for racing the class, the first lap. And then Gilbert, who's gone already, and our friends in the Kia, because you guys all laugh, but you see that Kia out there, and it's pretty badass. It's a lot of fun, class 3. Good job, kids. All right, in second place, oh boy, I'm gonna butcher this name. Herrera, 2022.
I lost my voice. The course was marked great, and it was a great day. First time racing out here at Ridgecrest. I want to thank my crew for giving me a hand. Had a rare oil differential leak. Had to do it every lap. Had a couple flat tires. Awesome race. Had a great event. AP Pet helped us a lot. Everything good. The crew, everybody. Good times. Hope we do it again.
All right, in first place in class 2000, Trevor Messina.
Well, first off, I'd like to thank S.N.O.R.E and M.O.R.E for putting on this race. Great race. Really rough course. And our newest sponsor, Speed Energy, for helping us out. Jim Off-Road, Jack's Place, Boulder City. Can't really think of any of our other sponsors right now, but I'd like to thank them, our whole race crew and everybody. My brother for being a great co-driver. My mom and dad for helping out with the truck and everything. And thanks again for Motion Tire and Ridgecrest 300. Thank you.
And you got a check for $300. And you got fast lap?
Fast lap for Class 2000 was Trevor Messina.
Way to go, Trevor!
Get $200.
All right, next class, first place in class 18, Colton Dubler.
I just want to thank S.N.O.R.E and Motion Tire for helping us out too and sponsoring this race. My whole team, GG Motorsports, my mom, my dad, Jim, yes you, Bill, yes I see you, Dennis, Jason, Ron, I know I forgot everybody, Jim, my girlfriend, yeah, of course, and Messina's, Jam Off-Road, they're helping us out, and everybody else I forgot, so thanks everybody.
All right, next one's going to be 5/1600. First place in 5/1600 is Rulo Sornaro. Rulo here. Oh, and he's got fast lap money. No, ain't bad. This isn't the casino where he take his money and try to double it.
Love says thank you very much.
All right, we're going to go to Class 9, and fourth place in Class 9 is Brandon Harrell. Okay, third place in Class 9 is Clint Braun. Come on now, Clint's supposed to be here. No, third place. Yeah. Okay. Hey guys, listen. We're looking at third place, Class 9. Clint Braun? Clint, are you here? Second place, Class 9. Greg Potts.
How rough was it today? It was pretty bad for us. I want to start off by thanking everybody. Transaxle Engineering, they built a brick shit house. All right, you can't kill that tranny. We beat the shit out of it all day, and we put it roughest course all year. I want to thank Johnny Burns for putting it in the lead for us, or getting up to third place. I tried to hold it for most of the race, and then Jeff got in for the end. So I want to thank Silcock Racing, built a shit ton of parts for us. Best Beam, King Shocks, and just the rest of our team. If they weren't here at this race, we couldn't do it. So I want to thank everybody on our team. Thanks, guys.
I want to thank all our family and pit crew that came out. We're out there supporting us. Thank you guys. S.N.O.R.E and M.O.R.E combined race was phenomenal. What a great turnout. Awesome turnout. Great cars in all the classes. Thank you guys. It was a great race. I would like to personally thank this man named Corey Tora. Corey Tora. We all want to be him. And we will.
Okay, first place in 7S. All right, first place in Class 9, Corey Torres. Okay, Corey Torres. You don't even have all the Hang on, she forgot half the money. He's got from S.N.O.R.E $1,715. And from Butch's Speed Shop, he's got $1,500 coming.
First off, I got to thank S.N.O.R.E and M.O.R.E. If it wasn't for these guys, we would be out here having a great time. This course is ridiculous. I ran 4 laps on it, drove the whole thing today. My co-driver decided to jump in somebody else's car, but that's all right. I made it. I got to thank RC Trans. Man, he builds an awesome tranny, lets me beat on it all day, and it never lets me down. Johnny over at Transaxle Engineers, thanks for taking me pre-running yesterday, showed me all the special lines. Silcock Beam, Silcock front ends, man, he built a bulletproof front end. Coming down the gas line this morning, I hit that water crossing at 4th gear, topped out. I thought I was going to rip the front of the car off, and made it out without a problem. I got to thank my dad. Man, if it wasn't for him throwing a motor together for me in his free time, I'm pretty lucky to have a guy like that to build a badass motor that a lot of people want. I think that's about it. Thanks for the Motion Tire guys though. I can't forget the Davidsons. They drove down from Madeira just to help us out, so I really appreciate that. So thank you very much. Oh, and one more thing. Thanks to all the 1450 guys. Almost all of those guys were super friendly with passing us, honking. There's only a couple of them that ran me over and smashed a shock, but for everybody else, I really appreciate you guys. You're super courteous. Thank you.
Hey, second place. Oh, wait, a fast lap. Come on, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You said fast lap too.
Yeah.
$300.
Hey, second place, class 9. You guys got $500 up here from Butch's Speed Shop. Second place, class 9. Second place, class 9, going one. All right, class 7. First place in class 7, John Lee. John Lee.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Mark Johnson, Race Pep out of Riverside, California, for doing a great job prepping this thing. Brenthel Engineering for a nice chassis. Bill Stein for the shocks, and General Tire for the wheels. It was a lot of fun. Thanks, S.N.O.R.E. Thanks, M.O.R.E. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Got a check for $875.
Whatever you want, Greg. Whatever you want. Whatever I want.
Hey John, you can come back up here. You said fast lap. There you go.
Money dropping.
All right, class 3000. We got first place, Anthony Killian. Okay, he's probably still out on the court. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, it was a good race. Big thank you to Systems XT, Off-Road Racing Inc., Daryl Maffey. Big thank you to Eric Trondle. The list goes on, but basically everybody that made this race happen. It wasn't easy for us, but we got out there and got it done luckily. So thank you guys very much.
All right, we're going stock buck for this one. This guy's really, I tell you what, to even finish on this course was an accomplishment in a class 11 for stock buck. That was, those guys really had to have it together. In third place, Dave Cout. He probably had to go to the chiropractor. In second place, Ed Mahoney.
Thanks. I don't know what all you guys are crying about. I cruised around there like that anyway. Thank you, Victor Torres, my brother-in-law, Victor Torres Racing Motors. John at RC Trans, basically everybody that fixes Corey's car, or Corey's car does mine. Thanks for M.O.R.E and S.N.O.R.E for putting on a great event. Another thing about John at RC Trans, that Trans has been in my car for 5 races. The last Ridge Crest, S.N.O.R.E 250, Gallup Rim, Raising River, and then this race. So they're going to make me pull it out this week. So thanks for everybody coming out, and thank you to the town of Ridge Crest. I hope to never race her again.
Blue light. You see these blue lights? I didn't take those. I went over there. Those blue lights.
Put it in your pocket already. That's it. All right, first place in stock bug, Eric Gunn. And he's got a check for $585. Oh, wait a minute.
I'd like to thank, first off, my dad. If it wasn't for him, none of our program would be possible. I'd also like to thank my family for putting up with the long nights in the shop and getting this car ready for this tough race. And also my awesome pit crew. They didn't have to do anything today. I didn't have any stops. It was awesome. No flats, nothing. That's about it. Thank you.
Eric said fast lap as well.
Hey, Coach, third place, class 11, you here? Got a trophy for you.
I'd like to thank S.N.O.R.E, 11 Brothers, my own brother, Mike, for all his hard work, all my co-drivers, Maricela, Manuel, Wingnut, Doug Silcott, good beam, Ed, nice dicing today, good time, rough course, a lot of fun.
All right, we're going to do class 5 unlimited. In second place, class 5 unlimited with a time of 8 hours and 13 minutes, we got Wes Taylor.
How you guys doing tonight? That was a good course. We'll fix that. We can fix anything after this course. Anyways, sorry, brother. This dude drove a badass race, and anyways, I'm co-driving. He lost his place. I'm kind of losing mine, so I just want to thank Pacific Garage Stores and Gates helping us get out here. All of our family are out here. Adam Spitz, his whole race team, the other class 5. We had a good night, good day, having a better night. So just want to thank everybody else, M.O.R.E, S.N.O.R.E, BLM, helping us come out here.
All right, first place in class 5. He's got a check for $875. I think he's got fast lap in this deal. And he had a time of 7 hours and 24 minutes. John Willard.
First of all, thank my good buddy Rich Wade and the Wade family for putting all the support and the best co-driver a guy could have. We had a great time. It's our second race ever, and we're planning on doing a lot more with S.N.O.R.E. I want to thank my mom and dad for coming out and giving us all kinds of good support. All the people, M.O.R.E Tire, Dave Foltz Trans, and Krista Automotive. We ran the entire race pretty flawless, not a single flat on those Yokohamas. Can't beat it. Thanks a lot.
Good job, guys.
Fast lap for Class 5 was Wendell Mortensen. Wendell here.
All right, we're going to go 1450. And in 5th place, got Michael Fox. Michael Fox, 5th place, 1450.
Well, I just gotta thank my parents. They're my main sponsors. You know, thank you, Mom, thank you, Dad, and my girlfriend for the support, and my co-driver Mike. He did awesome today. And suspension tuning services for not tuning my shocks ever, because he never goes out with me. And gotta keep it original 1450, 1235, and working doors.
All right, in 4th place, Adam Leonhardt.
Way to go, Adam!
Adam here. Okay. In 3rd place, Ryan Hayford.
Hey, I'd just like to thank S.N.O.R.E for putting this on, and had a great time out there. Broke a drive shaft in the 2nd lap. Got that fixed about 30 minutes down. I'd just like to thank DC Shocks, pull-in transmissions, and had a great time. Can't wait for the next race. Thanks.
Glad you guys have fun out there. 2nd place, 1450, Alan Weimar. 2nd place, 1433.
So I just want to thank my family and friends for helping me get the truck ready and get to the starting line. And my pit crew and everyone who helped us get to the finish line. And then I want to thank S.N.O.R.E and M.O.R.E for putting on such a great event. So thank you.
All right, 1st place in 1450, Justin Oquendo. And he's got a check for $675. Justin here? Come on, you can't be late. This is a race here.
Man, what a day. You guys put on an awesome event. The course was bitching, super rough. You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my crew and they work this program. You know, I need to thank everyone that stands behind this, especially Kibby Tech, you know, all the guys from BFG, Molenex Racing Engines, the guys at King Shocks did an awesome job with the shock change for this race, and the truck ran the best it's ever ran. I believe we came in 1st place by about 40 minutes. We had a flawless day. Couldn't be better. Thank you guys at S.N.O.R.E for putting this event on and making this happen.
Hey Justin, you get $500 in car tag too.
There you go.
fast lap in class 1450 goes to Sal Gomez. He only did 1 lap, but it was fast. Is he here?
All right, we got in class 3, this was a guy out there in the Kia that was motoring around and actually finished the race in that thing. First place, Bob Morton. Is Bob here? Bob Morton?
We passed them after.
This will be for Bob Morton. Bob's got that Kia that Skilton built. We're going to race the Baja 1000 this year in it. It's a great car. Kudos to those guys for bringing it out. It's really a fun, fast car. And Gilbert, Mark Stacy, and those guys, it's a great car. So look forward to the Baja 1000. This one's for you, Bob.
Hey, if he can finish this race, he doesn't have no problem with the Baja 1000. Okay, next class is Sportsman Unlimited, class 15. And in second place, Travis Howard. Travis Howard.
Thank you. That was one hell of a race. I think I just qualified for King of the Hammers. But I want to thank Richard for Motion Tire. That guy, he puts his heart into off-road racing, and I love him for it. All the Motion crew, the whole family, you guys are the best ever. Kurt Myers, thank you. Fiber Care Bath. Tommy Mathers, Tommy T's Sports Bar. This is awesome. Awesome. Colcock Whiskey. It was a great race. S.N.O.R.E more together. I mean, that was pretty cool. We had a huge turnout, which was awesome. And all the volunteers and safety crews, and the course was marked awesome, and that just makes everything awesome. Just as good as it can be. I would gotta thank Rigid Industries, JMR Brakes, PCI, and Checkers Off-Road. All the guys from Checkers out there at every pit watching after us. I forget how many cars we had out here, but there's a lot. They had a lot of work to do with as rough as the course was. Gotta thank my crew, my girlfriend Stacy, Brett for co-riding with me, Sean Squirrel, my mom of course, Factory Vinyl here in Ridgecrest, Transwest, the Pearl family take care of me, Chad Cummings for building me a Vixen motor for my car, and my wallet. That's it.
All right, first place in class 15, John Morgan. John here? All right, we're going to jump over to Limited Sportsman. In first place, Andrew Chaparro.
Just a shout out to my parents. You guys rule. Couldn't do without you. Thanks. Andrew said fast lap.
All right, next is Class 16. Fourth place in Class 16 is Bud Ward.
Alright, well, I'm not good, but I'll just say what I need one to say. What a great race. Good turnout for 1,600, almost 20 cars. S.N.O.R.E, they did a great job putting this race together. We really liked it. What else? Just thank all of our sponsors, Major Performance Motors, M.O.R.E Tires, Manic Energy, Sway Away, of course, BW Motorsports, and our friends and family for putting up with us, coming out here every weekend. So, yeah.
All right, third place in Class 16, Tim Craig.
Tim couldn't make it, but he wanted to thank 3G Racing and CT Motorsports. Thank you.
All right, second place, Class 1600, Rick Boyer. Rick was trying to school them all out there today.
He sold it! Woo! Stand up, man!
Yeah, I sold it and my co-driver didn't show up. No, it was planned.
It was a single-seater!
In a single-seater, yeah. Good job, Fernie. I know I couldn't catch you. But I'm surprised I got some other guys. Thanks to S.N.O.R.E. Thanks to my boys for prepping my car. And we'll come back to Ridgecrest. We like it rough.
All right, Rick got a check for $1,050. In second place, 1,600. Winner, first place. And look, I was trying to get my name in there, but it didn't work out. Fernie Pilata, he's got a check for $2,045.
I rolled it on the first lap. I was only upside down for maybe 2 minutes. My co-driver pretty much put it back on its wheels by himself. We made a bold move and decided to run no spare, which is stupid, but we didn't get any flaps, which is awesome. Car ran light, was fast, it was a rocket all day. Had problems on the last 2 laps, but had fun. I got to thank my mom and dad for pretty much letting me work a half day a week before the race. I got to thank Rick Boyer and his tire family for pitting for me today. And I've also got to thank, most of all, Vic Ziegler. He's my main sponsor. It's his cars. Ziegler Custom Garage Doors, awesome. You got a garage door? Get it from Vic. They're awesome. Thank you. Congrats, Fernie. You're also getting the CT sales bonus check for $700. Alright, fast lap, class 1600 was Kurt Deere. Kurt didn't stick around and get this check.
Alright, we're going to do class 12. Fourth place, Rick Madison. Fourth place, class 12. Notice he's guys are walking real slow to the awards ceremony.
I'd like to thank my friends and family making all their way out from Arizona to help me out this weekend. We had a great time. Of course, it was really rough. Power steering went out, and we just suffered through and ended up here. Thank you very much, S.N.O.R.E and M.O.R.E for having us. We loved it.
All right, third place, Class 12, Matt Barreto. Matt here. All right, second place, Class 12, Greg Hawks.
Okay. Way to go. That's great.
There's Greg right here. I talk a little bit louder than Greg does, so I'll do the talking here. So, Greg started, handed me off the car. We had a great time. Can't thank S.N.O.R.E and M.O.R.E for putting on a great race up here in Ridgecrest. Thank you, Richard, Motion Tire. It was great. We had a great time. So, thank you guys again.
I'd like to thank Dan Martin for doing a great job bringing the car in and finish. I had a great time, and thanks, Checker. Thank you. Oh, thanks.
Sorry, I forgot to thank the Checkers here. So, thanks, Checkers, for doing a great job for us.
All right, first place, Class 12, with a check for $2,030, Ralph Potts. Come on, Ralph.
Wasn't that rough, was it?
Well, I want to thank S.N.O.R.E and M.O.R.E. They put on a great event as usual. They just have to do more of them. I want to thank Transwest for putting on build me a great gearbox. BPR Racing, Maxwell Engines, my mentor Chad Cummings, and my mentor Chad Cummings and crew chief and co-driver. My other co-dog back there, Jeremy Stafford and Ryan Robb, and my family. Thank you, guys.
You get $500 from CarTech as well. Congrats. Fast lap for Class 12 is Rick Poole.
All right.
We're all in it. Hey, get closer. Get closer. All right, here we go.
I forgot to thank Checkers Off-Road for being the baddest pit club out there.
It's all business.
All right, in Class 10, in third place, Mark Pickard.
We're here to play. Team Packard. We race fair. I want to thank my parents for exposing me. I want to thank my partner Jim McIntosh for trusting me. I want to thank my pit crew for being here every race. I want to thank Kern County Sheriff for not bothering us too hard, letting us have our freedom. I want to thank S.N.O.R.E and M.O.R.E. Nobody understands what they go through to make this happen. Thank you.
In second place in Class 10, Sammy Umberg. Okay. In first place in Class 10 with a check for $1,000 and a bonus for another $1,000, Jeffrey Cooley.
My voice is a little out today, but I'll make this real quick. I'd like to thank my dad for getting a flawless car today, Lumercraft, Pennant medals, Starkey Boys for taking all my flat tires today, Fox Shocks. I just like to thank everyone for coming out. S.N.O.R.E for putting on a good rough race. It worked out in our favor today, so thank you.
There we go. I like it. All right. We're going to go to the unlimited class. Class 1. Oh. Second place didn't come up and get his trophy. That was first.
Second place.
No, I'll talk to you after the award. Somebody go get that 1450. He took another lap.
Last official.
In Class 1. In third place, Garrett Freitas. Garrett. All right, in second place and third overall, Richard Boyle. I'd really like to thank you guys, Motion Tire, for helping sponsor this event. Thanks, everybody. You know that it was a rough board, but we all had a good time. Thank everybody for coming. Had a couple drinks tonight, so I'm full of better. But Fiber Care, King Shock, General Tire, you all help us out, and all the guys in the pit. So, thanks everybody. All right, in first place in Unlimited, second overall, Clay Flippin. He's got a check for $2,015. I thought you went home already. I don't even know trees here anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks to S.N.O.R.E and M.O.R.E Motion Tire for putting on a great race. Special thanks to LVDC, Butch Dean, Pat Dean, the whole Dean family for letting me drive their car, man. It's awesome. Car ran really good. We had a good day. No flat tires. Didn't stop for anything but gas. Congratulations to Jurgensen. Guys, great race, man. It's awesome. Thanks to my wife. Thanks to my family for all the late nights at the shop and putting the car together. Thanks to my guys for coming out from Vegas and helping us pit. That's it, man. It was a great day. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Clay? Clay? Nice that fast lap today. Good job.
All right. Before we get to the next class, I'd like to thank all the volunteers that helped out at the race. None of these guys are getting paid to do this. They're all out there to do it. All the checkpoints, all the road crossings. And I'd like to give them all a big hand, because without them, you guys wouldn't be racing out there. I'd also like to thank Motion Tire for helping us out at this event. You guys, they were a great help helping us get this thing happening. I'd also like to thank Partech, and I'd like to thank M.O.R.E. I'd like to thank Cody and Jim. You know, they teamed up on this thing, and it really made it, with us pooling our resources, made it a lot easier to do the event. I know that we're going to do the same thing in Lucerne, so I'd like to see you guys all come out to that one, because we're looking for another big event. All right, in the unlimited truck class, in third place, Kevin Lyons. Is Pooch here to pick it up?
Kevin wanted me to thank everybody for putting on this race, especially all the volunteers. Kevin's one of those distant drivers that comes out of Canada to race with us, so we really appreciate that. His sponsors, BFG, Justin Bean Motorsports, KMC Wheels, Courier Engines, and once again, he wanted to definitely say thank you to everybody, and what an awesome race this was. This is his first time here at Ridgecrest, and he said that he will be back. So he said thank you once again.
Good job, Bill!
All right, in second place in the unlimited truck, Jonathan Libby. Yeah. Hey, during the event, he stopped and helped flipped over a 1450 truck, took his time out to make sure these guys were okay. We really appreciate it, and after talking to the officials and going over the times, we ended up getting a credit for doing that. So you guys, if you take the time to stop and help somebody, you know, it's not going to penalize you, and it could save somebody's life. You guys got to look at doing that.
Yeah, this was an awesome race. Special thanks to ODR, Roy. Prepped one heck of a truck. Flew down from Alaska and just got in and drove the thing. Swayway, CBM, friends and family, all the pit crew. It was a great day. Just gas and go, besides the rollover. But no, I couldn't ask for a better course. Thanks, S.N.O.R.E. Love the events, and hope to do it again next race. Looking forward to Utah.
All right, first place in the unlimited truck and first overall. This is a second generation racer here. This his dad's fast, and looks like he's stepping right into those shoes. Kyle Jurgensen.
First of all, I'd like to thank my parents for giving me such a great opportunity. My sponsors, Rigid Industries,
M.O.R.E Racing Services, Next Level Powder Coating. Thank you.
the crew. They did a great job today. All the friends and family that comes out. It was a fun race, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, Regi, Dunright Services, prep the truck. Thank you. If it wasn't for him. No. Thank you. Oh, and Jaeger bombs, like they said over there.
we got one more trophy up here. Cold Cock Whiskey had something to do with this. Come up here, Tom. They put up $1,000 going to the most dominant driver. We looked over the time. It was close. There was a lot of guys that dominated today. But there was one class 11, Eric Gunn. You were the Motion Tire Cold Cock Whiskey most dominant driver. Okay. Every lap he ran today was a fast lap, usually by more than double digits. And you guys all went around that course. Did you want to be in a class 11 car? Wow, that was a rough course. Thank you, Cold Cock.
Once again, I'd like to thank everybody that participated in the event for us having that many people in such a small area, not having any incidents. It actually worked out pretty good. I'd like to invite you to S.N.O.R.E's next event, the Cedar City Grand Prix. If you like the last 2 miles coming into start-finish, it's just like that with pine trees growing out of the side of the rocks. So, I really appreciate everybody. We'd like to see you at the next event, and for sure, we'll see you in Lucerne in September. Thanks, everybody.
All right, so again, Jeff Musgrave here reporting for the Dirty Lens Cap. We have Cody Jeffers, successful race tonight. Most dominant driver award. We're going to a stocked Class 11 sedan. What a great thing.
Class 11, I was hoping it was going to go to a Class 11 car. They had 7 entries that qualifies them. He said 3 fast laps. They only run 3 laps. It's 100% fast laps. He dominated today.
Great. Like we spoke yesterday, appreciate the family coming in and taking over the M.O.R.E series. Definitely a great partnership we had with S.N.O.R.E this weekend. And again, talking with the local officials here, going to bring in the race from the fairgrounds out into the desert next year. So very looking forward to that. And your next race is coming up. We have Mackenzie 400 out in Lucerne. So looking forward to seeing the entries start coming up this week. But again, Cody Jeffers out here at the Motion Tire 300, wrapping it up weekend.
My name is Eric Gunn.
Eric Gunn, and Class 11, again, Herbie Love Bug, as I can say for myself out here, but Most Dominant Driver Award given out by Cold Cock Whiskey. And again, that is the most dominant driver. Each lap that he had out there was faster, and they say, and sometimes up to 2/10, double digits rather, a victory over everybody else. So appreciate it, and then give everybody out there who, how you did this weekend. Who's here with you?
It's my father here, Dave Gunn. Me and him built the car in our shop. We spent all winter long redoing the rear end. We stripped her down, started from the basics, built her right back up, and it paid off.
So again, you're talking about family. Many names associated with family members out here. We got fathers, sons, brothers, sisters out here. Is it something your father was doing over the years that you've taken on, or how did this work out?
My father got me into it since I was a little kid. He would take me out to the races all the time, and it just grew from that. My sister, she was awesome. She was my co-driver today. She was calling out when all the Class 1 cars would practically run us over. She'd let us know when it's clear to get on the track. And if it wasn't for her, we'd probably be still out there trying to get out.
All right. Well, the Gunn family again here, Most Dominant Driver Award here at the S.N.O.R.E Motion Tire 300. We appreciate you coming out and participating. Rick Boyer, Class 1600. Tell us about your weekend.
We had a good weekend. We brought out 2 cars. My youngest son was going to run. Needless to say, he's not here. I'm here. We ran really hard all day. I soloed. No problems. No flats. Never got out of the car. Had a good run. I like ridgecrest.
I've been following your success since the short course days, back core 2004, 5, 6 era. Do you miss those days?
Yeah, we really love short course racing. It's awesome. A lot of times we're out there with 3 or 4 of my boys. I got 4 boys, sometimes 3 boys and myself on the track at one time. One year we took first, second, third. Can't beat that.
No. So,
thank you.
Great. Well, appreciate you coming out this week, and congratulations on your success. And appreciate bringing your family out here. Everybody's talking all day long about family and friends out here. So again, the Boyer family, Wisdoms, Collins, they're all out here. So again, Rick Boyer, 1600 class.
My name is Chris Ramey, and I went around the first lap. Had some problems, fixed the truck, went around on the second lap, and truck broke, mile marker 30. It was a fun course, really rough, but all in all, it was a fun time.
So Chris, recognize your number in the 2000 class?
2001.
2001. So basically, rigid lights.
Yes.
Red and black truck kind of thing, Toyota.
Toyota, green and red.
Who helps preps your truck back at home?
Me and my buddies. Me and my dad, my 2 best friends, and just pretty much us.
So your finishing order today then, how'd you finish?
I broke on second lap, didn't finish the race.
Okay, so Cedar City coming up in a month or 2. You gonna head up to Utah and race?
Unfortunately, I won't be able to. I'll be going to work. I have a race for work, but I'll probably be at the next M.O.R.E race.
Right. Well, you're here, Chris Ramey out here at the M.O.R.E Motion Tire 300, wrapping things up. Tell us about your 1600 class win out here today.
It was fun. I had a blast today. I had problems on the first lap. I rolled, got back on the wheels pretty quick. Next 2 laps went really well. Then, sorry, I got my trophy. And then my last 2 laps, I broke a header and I had to run last laps with the broken header. I had to run as hard as I could with limited horsepower, and I ended up coming out with the victory.
So during the awards, we heard that Ziegler, he's the car owner. How did that work out? Did you come and drive his vehicle?
I got lucky. He's a good friend of one of my best friends, and he was looking for a driver. He had me drive a couple races. He was real happy. He owns a custom garage door company in California. Really great guy, awesome, and I got lucky. He pays all the bills, and it's a fun organization.
Again, Fernie out here, first place, 1600 class for the weekend, and some prizes and a lot of good stuff came to him. So, want to tell us about all of your family that came out and helped you this weekend?
Yeah, I had the entire Boyer family that came out of Bakersfield to help me. I really appreciate that. They covered all my pits. And then I had, luckily, my mom and dad, I worked for them. They let me have pretty much whole week off prior to the race to get the car ready. I was running low on time. And my co-driver,
what is that type of business your family has?
Freedom Medical Supply. We're a company out of Las Vegas. We actually supply most of the catheters for everybody that off-road races, the external catheters. It's funny, but it's
so
fun.
Battle at Primm back in February. How did you place at that race, the first race of the S.N.O.R.E season?
Actually, I didn't race that race. I raced the Rage of the River in December. I got second the first day, and the second day I had motor problems, so I got 4th. And then I actually just cleaned the car up and came here and raced it, and it ran well.
And your plans for the rest of the season? Head up to Utah pretty soon? What are you going to do?
Yep, I'm going to do a full prep on the car, get a new motor, new training in it, and I'm going to go race in Utah.
So, first place out here, rejuvenated is racing fervor, vigor, like I have. So again, Fernie, congratulations on your win this weekend. Jeff Musgrave signing off. Tommy T's Dirty Lens Cap. Thanks for watching.